contrary to what a lot of people are saying, a vote for Rob is not a vote for the other guy. A vote for Rob is a vote for you. He's the only one in this race that is in it for the people. He's honest. He's sincere. He's the only one out here talking to people. Everyone is so surprised when we're out in the corners and he walks into their car and says, "Hey, I'm Rob Sarvis." Whoa, it is you. So, but I think that's the way it should be done. We've gotten too far away from that. So, thank you guys so much for coming out here. It really is a pleasure to meet all of you. And without further ado,
well, thank you. Astrid took all my talking points. I'll have to come up with something else to say. No, there's 3 days left, and this has been a really hard campaign. We've worked really hard. You guys have worked really hard, and so this is the culmination of it all. So we want to, keep working hard right up to the end of when the polls close, and I hope we'll all be celebrating Tuesday night with the vote total that we can all be really happy with and proud of. So, this is something. This is just the beginning of something special in Virginia, and people like Melissa and Brian and a lot of you have been involved in building the party and making sure that people know what libertarians believe, and that's our most important political value is freedom. And the most important aspect of freedom is the rule of law, and the idea that we all have to live under the same laws, and that if laws are equally applied to everybody, and we all understand that it's not my role to tell you how to live or how to run your business, and it's not your role to tell me how to live my life and run my business, then we can actually create a civil society that's built on cooperation and voluntary transactions and peace. And it's going to be a very strong civil society where we are able to take care of the poor, we're able to take care of the elderly, we're able to engage in commercial transactions or nonprofits or anything like that, and we actually create a whole lot of wealth that's broadly shared. Not when we're trying to engineer growth, but we're actually making sure that all our markets are open and competitive, and that we have the personal freedom and the economic freedom to create value in our lives. So, this is what we stand for, and this is what we're fighting for, and every time that we run a candidate against the other two parties, we're saying that we're not going to put up with the same politics as usual. We're giving people options, and people are responding. I mean, voters are really elated when they talk to me, and they're so happy to have a third option. And as with each successive campaign, with each successive election cycle, the two major parties become more polarized and more extreme, and there's this huge vacuum in the middle, and it has to be filled by something. And so that's why, as the Libertarian Party needs to find more candidates who are willing to run mainstream campaigns that appeal to voters, real voters, as many as possible, but still remain principled. And so that's what this campaign has been about, is to see if we can do that and see how voters react, and they're reacting very, very well. So just as a sign of how effective this campaign has been, we're getting a lot of attacks especially from the GOP, a lot of misinformation and smear campaigns, which just shows that they're really afraid of what this campaign is all about and what it means. So I think that's a good sign. Even though it's very frustrating, have to deal with that. But we're just going to keep making sure that voters know what we believe in. And I hope you will join me, not just on Tuesday voting, but long after November 5th, investing in the party and especially investing in freedom. So thank you so much, and we'd love to spend more time just chatting with you. This is the last stop of the night, so if you'd like to join us for dinner, that's a great option. We'd love to spend more time with you. So thank you again for your support.